Right, never tried to do a video like this, but we'll see what happens. 2008 Volkswagen Crafter. This was going to be me and the wife's dream. Going to take early retirement, go around the country, but unfortunately I lost her to cancer in January this year, so the dream's not there anymore. And this is actually our other motorhome we got, which I'm keeping. So the Crafter's going to be up for sale. Now I will apologise that it is lived in, so it's not a showpiece, it's how it is now. So if we come into the cab, yeah, there's lots of storage stuff in here, junky stuff. To go with it, there's another single pedestal and two BMW leather seats out of convertible, because they got the seat belts built in, so they go with it. I'm starting her for a few weeks. Key in, lit up, lights on, and there she goes. And she does that every time. She starts fine. Every time I normally start it up really is just to check how much diesel I got in there. There you have it. She starts every time. She's done 157,860 she's done, because it came out of Nottinghamshire County Council. That's sort of pretty certain about that mileage. Now I've got to move over Charlie. This is my old boy, he's in the way, and we're going to the living space. That's a look up bit from the front. Give you a guided tour this way, I think. Try not to go too quick. So the bits you can't see at the moment is there's 350 amps of watts of panel on the roof, and you've also got a max fan in the roof. Now she's got a little cocktail cabinet I built for the wife. There's controls for everything. MPPT controller coming in. Controller for the Eberspacher, or whatever you want to call it. That's a D4, which is about 14 months old. I put a brand new one in here, control and loom. Underneath the seating at the front here, which I've actually got a throw over it to cover up the original stuff we had put on. There's 200 amp batteries, and there's battery charger as well, Victron. So hang on, that's the seating there. I'm going to go a bit astray here. Come up into the kitchen area. We got a full-size cooker, which does good food and shit food. Sink. Underneath the sink, if I put it out, there's a Berg 12-volt fridge. Absolutely brilliant. Uses hardly any electricity. Bit of storage space under the other side, and somewhere for your cutlery. Just looking around the kitchen quickly, you got somewhere for your herbs and bits and pieces. Come to the best part of the bus, which is the bed. As you see, there's a drawer underneath. The bed lifts up. Fresh and wastewater tanks are under there as well, so they don't freeze up. There's a wardrobe over there that needs a little bit of work, not quite finished. And up here you can see there's a control panel as well I put in for the missus, so that she could charge up her phone and stuff like that. Back window's got a nice sights window in it, opens and does that. Also the door does open, and you can open it as a stable door as well. Window, non-opening, there. So when we come down this side, I'll explain more about the wardrobes. We found from living in motorhomes, if you have doors and that on storage units, you tend to get like cold and that get in there. It's horrible. So what I've done is I've got these 6 baskets that pull out, put the stuff in. That keeps it all sort of nice and sensible. Wardrobe underneath there again, ready to go. This is a kitchen unit I built. Made it to look like a bit like a 60s unit, but actually the base unit's a B&Q one, and I've made doors and stuff up for it. Loads of storage space in there for food, bits and pieces, more food down there. I like food. And another drawer there with Mrs. bits and pieces in. Now we come to the toilet area. There's no shower, nothing like that in it. Didn't want that. There's a bifold door I made up. Open that up, and in here there's your Nature's Head toilet. delightful thing, wonderful thing. Little box down there to store stuff in, like your cleaning fluids if you want to. Lots of shelving unit and stuff around there to put things on. Then we come down the front. What's called the entertainment area. There's a stereo up there with 4 speakers, so you got 2 at the front, 2 at the back. 12-volt telly. That stays. Obviously the CDs don't. They're mine. If you haven't got a dog, then there's either space down there to do something else with. We got LED lights all the way around. One lot's controlled from the front, another from the back. There's lights underneath the cupboards. Obviously, I didn't show these, but it's pretty obvious they're cupboards, isn't it? So there's lots of bits of storage space in there. They run all the way down the side. And if we come back and up here and I sit on the bed, there's your view down from the front to the back. It was made very much to be like a camper van on the outside, and on the inside it would be more of a hippie boho type look, I suppose. There's carpets down here, but we put them down because of Charlie, because he couldn't sort of get to grips on the floor. He kept on sliding about, but there's actually floor underneath there. The bed, as you can see, it doesn't go all the way across. That's because at night time I didn't want to fight with trying to get over the missus at night time. There's time for that sort of thing, but you know what I mean. So you can walk around it. So the bed is actually 5'9". I find I never sleep with my legs out anyway, so does it really matter? I'm rambling now. I would say you don't want to be more than about 5'10" in here, because there's not a great deal of space between the floor and the top. So anyway, you've had a guided tour. That's that. So there's 2 BMW seats to go with it. There's also a load of 4-way stretch, just to finish off any bits and pieces want doing. Max fan, so it's a deluxe one, so it's got the light and the blind in it. All the windows have got blinds. I'll just put that one down a bit. There you go. So it's all quite cosy in here at night time. And that's it. Cheers.